Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday evening or happy early Monday morning, wherever you are tuning in from. So, my name is Angeline Constantino, and I am the founder, empowerment life coach, and podcaster of Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. So, welcome to my podcast. This is going to be a brand new live episode that will be live on Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So, you can find my podcast right now on Anchor FM, Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the live streams. And I see one viewer tuning in already. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. So we are live in multiple stream platforms. So we are live on my Facebook fan page, Let's Break the Silence. And we are also live in my private Facebook group and my YouTube channel. So as you're coming into the live, please let me know where you are tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. Hi. Hello there. How are you? And on my screen it says Facebook user. So please scroll up to the caption, and it says StreamYard.com/Facebook. So click on that link so I can see who you are, so I can give you a shout out. Sorry, see, I go live and then sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right. So I hope you all had an amazing Sunday, okay, and an amazing weekend. And I didn't go live last weekend because I was away in North Carolina at a convention, and it was really amazing. And I was flying back on Sunday night. So, oh, hi, Grace. Grace is here on my YouTube channel. Yes, so I was flying back from North Carolina, Grace, on Sunday evening. So I wasn't live on Sunday evening, but I was live on Friday. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the title of my live is this. We're going to be talking about, have you ever felt bad about yourself? What is it costing you? What is it costing you, everyone? If you know that answer to that question, please comment below. If not, that's okay, because I was really inspired to do this live. And the reason is this: I was listening to Elevation Church worship this morning, and the person who gave the word this morning, it was so powerful. It shook me up this morning. Literally shook me up. And that's one of the reasons I am doing this live, because I want to give you ladies hope here. Okay. Because my podcast and my coaching program, which is going to be launching very soon, focuses on women who want to amplify their voice, regain their power, regain their peace, clarity, and confidence. So this is one of the reasons why I went live tonight, because I want to talk about this. So if you would like to book a call with me, please go to my Calendly link here, right here, which is on my Facebook fan page, and please book a call with me, because I'm going to be talking about that part at the end. But I'm always here for you ladies, always here, because I know that we live in challenging times. Okay, we do live in challenging times, and there are going to be periods in your life where you are going to be going through a huge storm, like I did 14 years ago. Okay, 14 years ago, I went through a huge storm in my life, and that wasn't easy. I was basically living like a gypsy for 1 year. And, I was staying in other people's houses. I was sleeping in motel rooms, and, that wasn't so pleasant. So I want to, and the reason why I'm doing this live again is because I want to give you ladies some hope. Okay. And, oh, Arizona. Yeah. Oh, I know Patty. Okay. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Or Pam. I think, yeah, Pam is here. So Pam is here live from Arizona. And right now, the time right here is 6:07 p.m. Eastern Time in New York. Okay, so let me go back to this. So 14 years ago, as most of you know, I went through a life-changing event, okay? And I was struggling financially. I was struggling, financially. I had lost my corporate job at that time. I was working in corporate America, and it was a challenging, really, really rough time. And going through a big storm. So what am I trying to get at here? Okay, have you ever felt bad about yourself? Okay, so I know this is a tough question for some women to answer, because the first thing that I had to do was to take ownership. And so some of the things that I'm going to be sharing today, I incorporated these tools so I wouldn't feel so bad about myself. So the first thing is that I turned to God. I turned to God and I took ownership. Because taking ownership at that time was very, very important to me. And even though we may feel that God is not with us, at the end of the day, God was bringing me through the storm, so God would bring me in a much better place. And I had faith and trust in God. I trusted the process. And one of the things that we need to work on is, number one, to trust the process, because the storm has its purpose, and storms give way to new revelations. So when I was listening to Elevation Church worship this morning, that was a powerful message. And it really hit me because, right now, I don't know, what your situation is right now, but you could be going through a life-changing event right now. You could be going through the throes of a divorce. You could be, separated. You could be going through some financial challenges now in your life. And I mean, I've heard of people sleeping in their cars. I mean, it's unbelievable, but there is a way out, and God will bring you to the other side. Okay. So what is this really because I can tell you this, if we take ownership, like when we take ownership and get out of that victim mindset and go into a place where there is victory, the world and gratitude. So gratitude is so important, especially in these times that we're living in. When we move into a place of gratitude, that's when the world of abundance starts to open up and things start to open up. So when you start to feel grateful, when you are doing your gratitude and meditation in the morning, it's very important, to really, really implement that. And I always talk about it. Like the first thing is, when you're in a not so great situation, take a step back. Okay. Maybe you're not having the best month. Maybe, the last couple of months haven't been the best month for you. So what we need to do is to take a step back. Because if you're trying to make decisions when you are in a high emotional state, that's not the time to make a rash decision. So calm yourself down. This is number one. Calm yourself down, take a deep breath. And one of the things that I have been doing is, like, I'll take a deep breath, I'll inhale for 3. Take a step back, calm yourself down, go into a quiet place, close your eyes, and turn on some really, really nice music and do a meditation, or just be in a calm state and do those, because when you take those deep breaths, it's going to calm you down emotionally. Grace says, I love that you share the tools to reach our greatest potential. Right. Exactly. Because that's important. Okay. I want to help you reach your greatest potential, because guess what? We are meant to live a long, fulfilling life. Okay. So praying a lot more, exercising. I mean, the first thing that I do is I have a DMO. So a DMO is a daily method of operation. So I'm praying a lot more. Like if I'm not feeling so great in the morning, and I'm human too, we are all human, I pray. I don't look at my phone. I don't I mean, my phone is on, but it's on silent, and I don't look at my phone. I turn on, I go to my sofa and I start to pray and I start to meditate. Then as I'm waking up, I'm in that state of gratitude. And then I go on social media and I start working on my content, what I'm going to post for the day. And I already have a post ready for tomorrow. But I work on content and I start writing my gratitude. You could write 5 things that you were grateful for. Okay? 10 things that you were grateful for. And when you do that, it puts you in a state of gratitude, and you're going to start to feel better about yourself. Okay? So, and also letting go of control. We cannot control what happens to us. I mean, if we have a parent or we have a spouse or a significant other and they say something that is not agreeable to you, or it doesn't resonate with you, we just have to let that go, just let it go. Okay? We can't control what happens around us. Like for instance, we can't, in this economy with rising food prices, we can't control what's happening out there, but we can control how we react. Okay? So that's something that is really, really important. And thank you, Grace, for your support. You're always supporting me on my lives, and Pam, who's always supporting me on my lives. So I hope that you're getting value out of this. So have you ever felt bad about yourself? So what is it costing you? So if you're constantly feeling bad about yourself, what is it costing you? And if you feel that way, please put that in the comments below, because that's taking ownership. Because I can tell you this, okay? It's time, maybe, in your relationships, you felt broken and overwhelmed. And, I want this to work for you. So one of the things that I've had to implement is to make a plan and take massive action. Okay? Take massive action and make a plan. Because if we don't make a plan, then that's it. That's it. So, why are you feeling bad about yourself? Is it because you're seeking love in the wrong places? Okay? So when we are transitioning, okay, out of domestic abuse or some sort of trauma, how does that feel when you are, living that way? Because why live in a state of victimhood? Because guess what? I understand how you feel. I know exactly where you are, because I was once there too. Okay? I felt broken and overwhelmed with moving forward after feeling like everything I did was wrong. Okay? I thought that I was wrong, and that caused me to feel bad about myself, which led to my self-esteem going down the toilet. Okay? I lost my self-esteem, my self-confidence. I felt that I couldn't get a job again. I felt that I couldn't go back to work. But then something happened. Okay? Something happened, and I took ownership, and I started to make a plan of action, and I set goals, which, it's one thing that when we set goals, but it's important that we are intentional about setting our goals. And I set my goals every single morning. Okay? And when I do that, I set them with intention and purpose. Okay? Because God has called us to live a life of purpose. Okay? And not in a state of victimhood. Okay. So one of the things that I did is I found a support network that helped me identify and move past feelings of trauma and domestic abuse. I started to change my beliefs from everything is my fault to I am worthy of love and I can do this and persevere. So I'm going to repeat that again. I started changing my beliefs from everything is my fault to I am worthy of love and I can do this and persevere. So now, fast forward to today, I am living a full life without abuse, and I am able to help other women go from victim to victor by sharing my story and my framework for healing and rebuilding a victorious life. Because guess what? God wants us to live a fulfilling life. So, in the comments below, if you agree with me, please drop a comment below I agree, okay? Because I would love, I would love some, interaction here. My lives are always interactive here, so I want to make them interactive. So, but if we are still in a state of victimhood and you continue to feel bad about yourself, what is that costing you? And I know what happened to me when I had low self-esteem and low self-confidence. And I was in this state of victimhood. This goes back, way back when I was, in a really, really bad marriage. And it took me a long time to take ownership that I was in a state of victimhood. And it was costing me a lot of peace. It was costing me a lot of peace. I was losing confidence, peace, and self-esteem. And I was not feeling good about myself. Okay. What is it costing you? Remaining in a victim state. What is that costing you? You are missing out on creating new opportunities for yourself. You are missing out on creating a social network of healthy support. You are missing out on creating a financial future for yourself. Okay? So what kind of impact has that had in your life? And don't be afraid to comment below. Don't be afraid, okay? So what is that costing you? Because if you're just not feeling good about yourself and you're telling me that you're going through all these things right now, is what I just stated, is this what it's costing you? Because if that is the case, then you're not going to be able to cultivate healthy relationships. You're not able to try new activities, hobbies, jobs, etc. You're not able to create peace for yourself. You're not able to build a victorious life. You're not able to truly love yourself and heal. You're not able to truly enjoy life again to the fullest. You're not able to live your life without fear or second guessing everything you do have relationships with. So let me know in the comments if this is you. Okay. So what I want you to do is this. Okay. What I want you to do is this. I want you to stop being a victim and start being a victor. Okay. God has created us to live a victorious life, but when you're going through the storm, God is bringing you through that storm into a much better place. And that's exactly what happened to me. Okay. Storms give way to new revelations. Can I get an amen on that? Put that in the comments below if that resonates with you. Okay. So there's a solution. Okay. You deserve to have a life where you are loved, protected, comforted, and feel safe. You deserve to enjoy your passions and have relationships that are supportive and uplifting. You deserve to walk with your head held high without fear or shame. So, ladies, you have a choice. You can continue to live the life you are now and avoid healing from your abusive relationship. You can avoid new loving relationships. You can avoid receiving a life of joy and victory. You can avoid being free from overwhelm and doubt about your next steps. Or you can make the decision, take ownership, and take the next step into victory and break the silence on your past trauma and hurt. Okay? Amen. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Grace. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into my live on my YouTube channel. Um, so if this is you, okay, if you want to step into your own power and step into victory and break the silence on your past trauma and hurt, I want to show you how. Okay, so drop victory to learn how to take the step from victim to victor in my partnership program, Let's Break the Silence. If I could do it, so could you. So right now I am I'm opening up 5 spots for my partnership program, which is going to help you move into that victorious state. And I share a lot of tools. I do one-on-one coaching support. It's going to be 9 weeks of coaching. So if you would like more information, drop victory in the comments below, and I will DM you information on that so you could be on the waiting list. Okay, because we're still, I'm wrapping up a few things with my partnership program, which I'm really, really super excited about, because I can tell you this: there are women out there who are waiting, and there are women out there who need this. Okay, so I want to help you. If I could do it, so could you. I always said that whenever I was, sharing my stories, and whether I was writing content or doing Facebook Lives. Now, I used to be the biggest chicken of Facebook Lives, but when I made my announcement in 2017, I took ownership and I shared my story of how I went from victor of domestic abuse, and my story went viral. And I will never forget that moment. And that was a life-changing moment for me, okay? Because I had to work on removing those self-limiting beliefs. And George said, "Oh, thanks, George. Always here on YouTube for support. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you." Okay. So this program, my partnership program, is for women only. It is for women who have transitioned out of domestic abuse, but there are still things that are holding them back. Okay. And I am going to help you move into that state of peace. I'm going to help you regain your power, give you the tools to regain your power, peace, confidence, and clarity. And I'm really, really super excited about this. So please drop victory in the comments below, and I will private message you information. So for the ladies who are in my private Facebook group, I see a couple of people who are on it. I think it's Grace and George. But for those of you ladies who are going to be watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments below. I am going to be going live on my podcast. This will be live on Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time. And go to my podcast, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. So please like and subscribe. And you can find me on Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the live streams. And obviously, this is live. I'm live right now on my YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. So I want you to live a victorious life, okay? So I'm going to give you those tools. So drop victory in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. I would love feedback here on this live. And this live is coming to a close. So I wish you all an amazing day, and let's live a victorious life, okay? So I will see you on the next live broadcast. Have a great night, or have a great morning wherever you are. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. And stay blessed.